you. I'm going to ask you some questions about the climate change.
Okay.
So, what do you think about it?
I think it's a cyclical thing. And I think that a lot of people have and use a lot of products that they don't have to. They're just careless. I personally am very careful. I leave a room, I turn off the lights. I brush my teeth, I wet my toothpaste, I turn off the water. I'm very careful. I try to preserve as much as I can. But I think the theory that climate change is made by people may have some validity, but I do think it's more cyclical than anything else.
Okay. And what are the different postures about this topic?
Well, some people are quite stringent about it. They want something taken care of, and they assume that people are the cause for this, and they want people to stop polluting the air. They want people to stop cutting trees. I am for not cutting any trees at all. You might want to close that door, babe. And I think there are many reasons for climate change. I took a trip to Antarctica, and I expected to see snow everywhere. And this was maybe 5 years ago, and there wasn't that much snow. There's a permafrost, but you can see that the ice is melting, and that's a tragic thing that it is melting. Our world is changing, but I believe that it's a cyclical thing. It happens on a cycle, and there's not much you can do but live through this cycle. We may go back to an ice age at one point. I don't know.
Okay. And you know if there are organizations working on it?
Oh, there are a lot of organizations working on it. Some very, the kind that protest everywhere, the kind that stop ships from going to sea, the kind that stop all kinds of things. They're more militant than I would be, but they probably do not believe that it's cyclical like I do. They believe it's man-made and it should be stopped now.
Okay. And what type of actions are people taking?
Well, the people that believe that it's gases are trying to get trees not to grow so much. My husband and I have taken several trips down the Amazon, and I can see the deforestation of that area, and they're cutting down way too many trees for us, and that changes everything. It changes the population, it changes the animals that are there, it changes everything, and so that should be stopped for sure. But who are we in the United States, a rich country, to tell Brazil that they can't allow their people to cut down those trees? They belong to those people. They're the native people. They're from Amazonia. And so it's an interesting dilemma, because all of us who live where we live are happy here, but some in Amazon need to cut down the trees to get money to feed their families, which is of ultimate importance. So I don't think the United States has the right to tell any other country that they cannot do something or they have to do something. Okay. I just don't think anybody does. It's like a man telling a woman you can or you cannot have an abortion.
Yeah.
A woman's body is her body, and she has to decide. And everybody's got to decide for themselves what's right for them and what they believe.
Okay. Thank you very much,
You're
Rosalie.
certainly welcome.